guys, welcome back. The big winner is Bobby. Bobby from Texas, down in the old Lone Star. I'm coming down there, Bobby, to drink beer with you and have barbecue. I hear everything's big in Texas. I want some barbecue and some beer. Anyway, congratulations, Bobby. Hey, everyone, that's not it. Stay tuned. We're giving another prize package away, and I'm going to throw something in for an automobile. My choice, but I'm going to throw something in small, but I'm going to throw something in. So stay tuned for the next giveaway package. But with that being said, congrats, Bobby. Thanks again. And what's going on in the shop today? Well, there's my leaf springs from my 55 Chevy. They have arrived, so I can get those all cleaned up and painted, because when you get them with paint like that on, you can put them in, but they'll be rusty within a week or two because it's just shit paint. We've got the 56 Ford frame in-house. We brought her in, and there's the cab, if you remember. Painted that beautiful British racing green. But there's several British racing greens out there. Do you remember which British racing green I said this was? This one is just crazy wild. Flip-flops everywhere. It goes from black to a lighter green. Look at how it's going lighter there, looking black there. Or at least it is for us here. Beautiful color. Beautiful, beautiful. Wow, maybe that's the color my Model A should go. British racing green. Nah, it's okay. Anyway, so the owner dropped off the engine and transmission. Now, we're not getting this running or nothing like that, but the key to building a car is, why would you put an engine and transmission in a vehicle after you've freshly painted it? So what we're going to do is we'll give the frame a blow down, because it's getting dusty from sitting around, and it's going to get dusty again. That's what happens. But we'll blow it all down, clean her up in the morning, and we'll mount in the engine and transmission. Then we will mount the cab on. And then we'll get the cab on, then we'll get some doors on. So away we go. Now, the other good news is, if you guys have been paying attention to my short reels and to my my little videos, the Model A. The 30 Model A, she's up and running like a dream. Now, she still needs a few things. She needs the headlights installed, needs the floor mat put back in it, needs the headlight bar put on it. What else is there? Needs exhaust. Exhaust is the big thing. And then basically, yeah, take her for a test drive. We tried it around the yard here, and it seems okay. It doesn't stop worth a damn. I mean, it stops, but, you know, they never did stop worth a damn back then. They were just all, you know, they're just all mechanical brakes. But there she is. She's looking like something. She is definitely looking like something. And if you're out there watching Kelly, I cleaned up and painted your front bumper, because the bumper had to come off when we were pulling everything off. And so anyway, the bumper's off. I cleaned and painted it. I know you never asked me to, but I did. You did ask me to get the wheels all painted up, which we did. All right, we blasted all the rims, painted it, put new tires on it. So it is slowly getting there. Yeah. So it runs really well. Look at the video I posted. It runs really, really well. So we'll keep her here for a little bit undercover. We'll get back onto it next week. This car should be, if everything goes as planned, it can go not next week, but the week after. So in 2 weeks, it's just out of here. 2 weeks, it is gone. So if you're watching Kelly, you got 2 weeks and you're taking your car. And that's all there is to it. Okay. The GMC over there, we're picking up the engine on Monday. So that's a good thing. And of course, these are all the parts. They're sitting over here. So hopefully we should be able to get the doors on the Ford pickup too by Friday. May not get the front sheet metal on, but that's okay. If we get the engine tranny in, the cab bolted down, the doors on it, that's a good thing. Because once the doors are in it, then we kind of gotta, you know, probably get the glass up and in the doors too, right? We got to do all that. So there's a bit there to do. It seems like it's easy peasy, but it's not. It's not at all. And we've been just going to town. We've been just rocking it out on the 55 Chevy pickup, like tag teaming this thing. So unfortunately, the customer will get a big bill because there's 2 people working on it all the time. But we're just trying to get her done because she has a timeline. So Sean's stripping her the bare metal. He's doing the body work here, as you can see. He's spreading the icing on there. Look at that. Look at that, man. You should have decorated cakes at home at nighttime. Huh? So you had to strip it to metal because the paint is pimpling. And when the paint's pimpling, You can't just sand it and prime it and paint it. I mean, you can, but it's going to come back to haunt you, right? So you strip it to metal, and then you never have to worry about it coming back. So the firewall, this strip there. I got underneath it today, and I seam sealed it all where the welds were done, and I kind of texture sprayed it and cleaned it up underneath there where it needed to be done. So that's all good. Yeah. So everything's working out good there. And now if you haven't noticed, you haven't seen, the Nova's not around the yard right now because the Nova's over at the paint booth. And again, if you're watching my reels, you'll see that the Nova's over there, and we're actually painting the top on that tonight. We're doing the black base on the top tonight. We'll head over there in the morning, then we'll have to mask all that off. And then we'll do the lower half of the silver tomorrow night. That's what, Thursday night. And then we'll clear coat it all, and then we'll kick that out of the booth there on Friday. And then we got to go back again on Friday, and we got to skirt the hood and the chunk because they're sprayed on the bottom half. So you skirt them so no paint goes underneath. And we got to get that sprayed. So it's a 3-day process on the Nova. All right. So yeah, that's what's going on there. So other than that, I don't have much else to show you or tell you or talk about. Don't know what I'm doing. Don't have a clue what I'm doing this Sunday fun day. Have nothing planned at the moment. Nothing whatsoever. I don't know whether I'm going to play with the shoebox or my 55 or the Model A. The 55 is kind of on the other high side. I think what's really going to happen is I think I'm going to prep up my leaf springs. My gas tank is prepped. I'm going to prep a bunch of parts up probably Sunday, which is, I don't even know if I would film that. But get them all prepped up, get them hanging up, maybe shoot some black on them. Right? Maybe that's going to be the trick. Because I need to get them leaves in there so we can radius those wheel wells. We need to chop them wheel wells right out so we can upset all the teakers out there. Right? Yeah. Anyway. And we need to chop the top on this Model A so we can upset all the teakers out there too. But we already had this discussion. We're not about upsetting anybody. We're just about building what we want to build, how we want to build it. That's what we do here. We have fun. And I just want to build what I envision. So, with that being said, I'm going to turn the camera off for a moment. I'm going to see you guys at the paint booth. When I turn this camera back on, I will be at the paint booth, and we're going to see some, it's going to look flat, but we're going to see some black on the roof of the Nova, but it'll be flat because there'll be no clear. That's okay. All right, guys. See you in a while. All right, guys, I'm back, and I told you we'd take a look at the Nova with the black base on the roof. There we go. You can tell we just sprayed it. Floors are still wet. So now what happens is we have to uncover everything, mask all the roof, and then spray the Chateau Slate on the bottom half, then let it dry up, then unmask the roof, then clear coat it all at once. Now some of you might say, why wouldn't you clear the roof first, mask it and be done with it? Because if you do that, where the roof and the gray are joined in an area like this, you're going to have a sharp line there. You don't want that. You want to take this off, peel this off. You're going to just lightly give that a little scuff right there. Move the tape up a hair higher. The Chateau Slate will go on there. Like I say, pull the masking off, clear it all. No ridge line. If you don't care about a ridge line, then yes, you could have sprayed the whole roof last night and cleared it and been done with it. But you wouldn't be masking it today. Guarantee you that much. You'd be leaving it sit for at least another day. Unless you've got a booth that's just pumping out the heat. I mean, we have heat here, but not like that. So anyway, that's where we're at right now. Another trick, hinges, stuff like this, hard to get masking around. You want to keep wasting your tape. Tin foil. Tin foil is the answer. Right, so we'll go back and play in the shop a bit more. And next time we come back, we'll see the bottom half all done. Okay, are you guys ready to see the Nova? We're on round 2. This is second night, and you saw it with the black base on the roof, and then we masked it off. Now we did the Chateau Slate on the bottom in the base, and then you unmask the roof, and then you clear it all at once. So here we go. Now remember, it's under fluorescent lighting, so everything looks different under fluorescent lighting, okay? What's next? We unmask it. Put the tires and wheels down. Get her back on the ground. And on this Good Friday, we go for round 3. We paint the front valance, the hood, and the trunk. If you're watching out there, Fred, your car is absolutely stunning. The lines are nice. The bodywork is beautiful. Look at the shine on that roof. A lot of people ask me always, when we put the paint on, how much do we do? We always put 3 coats of base and 3 coats of clear. Now, if you're going to wet sand and polish, and you tell me you're going to wet sand and polish, we'll put another coat of clear for sure. If you want to go for the extreme, ultimate look, what you'd do with this car right now is you'd come in here, you'd hit it with some 1000 grit or 800, wet sanding it, and you'd come back and you'd re-clear it. Then, if you wanted, you could wet sand and polish it then again. You could wet sand and polish it then. It would just look even more. It just depends how far you want to go. The levels that you can take a paint job are unbelievable. But this is just a paint job straight out of the booth. What the customer wants looks absolutely stunning. So I'm going to get to unmasking it, and then we'll get some more footage of it. Alright guys, we're all unmasked, tires and wheels back on. See, the owner is taking the rims down, and in the middle where you see the gray, he's getting that sprayed a nice satin black, and then he's putting new tires on it. Apparently these tires are super old, so he's replacing the tires. A piece of tape there I forgot. I'll get that later. Yeah. People ask, is it a true SS? It is, according to the VIN tag. It's a 1966 Nova SS. This is the original paint, Chateau Slate with two-tone with a black roof. 327 4-speed posi track car, factory antenna in the back. So it is a true SS in that sense. Beautiful car. So we're going to push this old girl forward here into the bay here. And what we're going to do next is we're going to get the trunk and the hood. Now you remember we've already painted the underside of those, so we're going to drag them in the booth. We're going to skirt them off, and that's what we're going to be doing on this Good Friday. Plus we're also going to be working at the shop. So we'll show you what's going on at the shop when we get back there too. Anyway, I got to do some rotation here now. Okay guys, so we saw the Nova all done. And here's the 56 Ford going together. Slowly getting her. Doors are on, engine tranny obviously in, just working on the sheet metal right now. It's all slowly coming together. So now those of you that don't know, we had a big winner in Texas there, but we're doing another draw. So go online, the wife has posted another draw. We're giving away more stuff. She's giving away all my stuff. Digging through my cupboards, digging through all my hot rod magazines now, giving away my good books. I tell you, I don't know what's going on. But anyway, check it out. There's another draw. Going to be done the end of April. And tomorrow is Sunday Fun Day. Not tomorrow, what am I saying? This weekend, Sunday Fun Day. So we'll be working on probably the Model A. Don't know what we're doing, probably not much. We'll figure it out. We always do, but we'll find something to do. So that's it. Stay tuned. Next week we're going to show you the Nova all painted up and brought home. And I don't know what else we got going on. 55 Chev we're working on. More on the 56. We're putting the engine in the 68 GMC. There's lots going on next week. Okay, it's always good time and old time. I'll catch you next time.